Show.
11 minutes after the top of the hour. Yes, indeedy. Front page going down right about now. Eva for Shiva. What's up, man?
Good morning, Rock TZ folks. Sheezy. I'm your girl, Eva Marcella, here with a quick look at your front page news. So the FDA has warned yesterday that this new surge of coronavirus cases will be, in quote, the biggest wave we'll have before vaccines arrive. There are over 70,000 new cases reported in one day this weekend, and hospitalizations are up in 42 states. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said yesterday that she's very optimistic about a new coronavirus relief bill and that it could be passed before Election Day, but an agreement must be reached within the next 2 days in order for that to happen. Now, in other news, rallies were held across France yesterday in tribute to a history teacher who was beheaded near Paris on Friday after discussing caricatures of Islam's prophet Muhammad in class. And thousands of American women were in Washington, D.C. over the weekend. Yes, for the Women's March in protest of a Supreme Court nominee, Amy Coney Barrett. Now, in lighter news, I hope you got some good sleep over the weekend. I did. My voice is still hoarse. And the new study finds that if you don't get enough sleep during the week, then sleeping longer hours on the weekend can help you live a longer life. So get your sleep in on the weekend. If you can't get it during the week. All right, that's a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to therickysmileyMorningshow.com. Now, Rock TZ Sheezy, what's going down in sports?
About to told you, man. Well, the World Series in baseball is set. We got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Tampa Bay Rays. It's going down. These are actually the two best teams in Major League Baseball this year. So, hey, the two best teams made it to the final game. College football, there was really only one key game to talk about. Alabama beats Georgia. Now, Georgia was ranked number 3. Alabama was ranked number 2. These two teams will probably remain the same with the rankings. In my opinion, we'll see what happens. Clemson is still holding down the number 1 spot. They blew out a JV team. They scored like 73 points against them, man. Let's go around the NFL real fast. We got 2 Monday Night Football games tonight. Kansas City and Buffalo. Both teams 4-1. Then Arizona and the Dallas Cowboys. Man, it's going to be a pretty good matchup tonight between those two right there. Big up to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They beat Cleveland over the weekend. Pittsburgh's 5-0, y'all. Baltimore holds on to beat Philadelphia. Tampa Bay knocks off Green Bay. And Chicago Bears, they 5-1. They knocked off Carolina. And we might as well go ahead and give Tennessee Titan running back Derrick Henry MVP right now. They 5-0. They beat Houston. He had 212 yards rushing. But the biggest game that I want to say what's up to is the Atlanta Falcons won a game, y'all. I know y'all are shocked and surprised, but the Falcons beat Minnesota 40-23, man. So big up to the Falcons for finally getting that victory. That's all I got with sports right now. Gary, with the T, what you got there, pimpin'?
All right, y'all. Now that the Bailey Hill wedding is over and is behind us now, people are still talking about it, but they're saying now, where will they live? Honey, where is Cynthia? Where is Mike going to live at? Because Cynthia lives in Atlanta, Georgia, and Mike lives in Los Angeles, California. Well, it's being reported that Cynthia Bailey, she's been very adamant about living in Los Angeles, but now they're saying that she says that she wants Mike to move in Atlanta full-time. Now, they're saying that Cynthia previously admitted y'all that she had no issues moving to Los Angeles full-time when she and Mike Hill were married, especially because her daughter also lives on the West Coast. And they're saying that she even said that she'd be open to joining the cast of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills if the opportunity arose. Well, now they're saying Cynthia said, I'm not opposed to living there. And she did reality. She said, I live in Atlanta and I live in Los Angeles too. As a reality star, they said, if you're going to show my truth, she said, then I'm friends with a lot of the ladies in Beverly Hills as well. And she also said during the interview with the Hip Hop Hollywood, she said, quote, I would be open to showing both parts of my life, my Los Angeles life and my Atlanta life. So we'll see. She said, Bravo decides, to do whatever they're going to do. But now they're saying Cynthia says that being bi-coastal is not an issue. And now they're saying that she said, honey, that she did marry Mike Hill. She's changing her tune. She ain't trying to go no L.A. They say, honey, she want to live in Atlanta, and they're saying she's trying to get Mike. She's working on Mike right now to move to Atlanta as well because, he has family in Atlanta and what have you. And he also has gigs that's coming up in Atlanta, so she's trying to make him move to Atlanta. Is that fair, Eva? Because you are familiar with both of them, Los Angeles and
Is
Atlanta.
that fair? You mean, is that facts? Okay. So... It's one of those things. They're both very established people. And like you did say, he does have a life established in Los Angeles. But Mike Hill has been next to Cynthia Bailey hillside since. So if they in Atlanta or L.A., they next to each other. I know that.
So what's the nearest city they should just move in the middle? Like what?
No, you know what? They're enjoying their time here in Atlanta. She is just enjoying her home. And like you did say, Mike does have a lot of family here. So they're just a beautiful little newlywed couple figuring it out.
Yeah, they should move to Bankhead and call it a day.
Yeah.
The color
Right
of the day,
next to
honey,
your
is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is celery. On the high end, you say celery, and on the low, you say beautiful yellow green. That's your color for the day. Brad, what's coming up next in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, Kanye West responds to Issa Rae's Saturday Night Live jab. I'm going to tell you all about it up next. It's the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.